Greetings and welcome to the latest episode of Preserve the 80s. This is the last day of my vacation from work. Well, the last weekday. There's still the weekend after today. Today is Friday. But I figured I would go out with a bang and enjoy some seafood. So I went to East Main Fish and Chips, which is located right here in Middletown. I'm not sure if you can see it behind me. I'm actually parked in a CVS parking lot because there weren't too many spaces at the plaza where the fish and chips restaurant is, and I didn't want to take up anybody else's room in case they needed to park and get their own lobster rolls or fish and chips or whatever they plan to have. But to get to the point, East Main Fish and Chips is a high quality restaurant. They have pretty decent prices, and they have a wide range of seafood and non-seafood options. A lot of Jamaican inspired foods. I did not get any of the Jamaican choices today. Well, I did get this Jamaican soda, orange soda. I don't know how the Jamaicans do it differently, if they do it differently at all, but we'll soon find out. But what I did get was a lobster roll and a fried shrimp roll. We're gonna do the lobster roll first. And as you can see right here, it is a buttered lobster roll. Normally I'm not a big fan of steak fries, but they did, the ones here are actually pretty decent. And I've brought some Kerrygold Irish butter, as well as a salt shaker, because a lot of places don't salt the fries before they give them to you, and unsalted fries are pointless. Looks like I won't need the Kerrygold butter for the lobster roll, as they gave me some melted butter to use, but I will use it for the shrimp roll. It's very, very hot today, very humid. I should probably have my windows down, but I don't want to get strange looks from passersby, but I think I may have to just throw in the towel and do that, because I'm quite uncomfortable. And they do provide utensils and napkins, which is a good thing. I didn't know they'd be providing me with salt. Had they done that, I wouldn't have bothered bringing it from home, but such is the situation. I was batting a hair away that looked like it was going to land in my fries. So I will take out my wallet ninja and employ it to open the orange soda. It has a festive picture of a cat on there in a bathing suit and sunglasses. Looks like he's having a good time. Maybe that's the message they want to convey. Drink our orange soda. It's Jamaican and you'll have a good time. Not bad. It reminds me a bit of Orange Slice, which is strange because Orange Slice actually does contain some measure of orange juice. This does not, but it has a similar flavor, and I definitely like it. Lobster is probably my favorite food. I've never done any lobster videos before because it's highly expensive and it's rare that I can afford it. At one point, lobster was a poor people food. My grandfather, he was born in 1911, and he grew up quite poor. He lived by the shoreline, and he and his family would catch lobster for dinner. They would have it nearly every night. He grew up to hate lobster and all things seafood because he was so tired of having it every night as a child. Kind of like me with pasta. But I do wish that lobster is still something that I could engage in on a more regular level, on a more consistent level. Let's pour some butter on there. And what I like about this lobster roll, even though I haven't eaten it yet, what I know I will like about it, is that, I'm going to pick it up here, it is a hot buttered lobster roll. You can see they've got the fried roll with some butter on it. I don't like the cold ones as much, where they just throw a bunch of mayonnaise together and slap a few pieces of lobster in there. It ends up being a soggy mess, and I don't really care for it. Lobster is just one of those foods that's better hot. So we will see how this lobster is. It looks like they've seasoned it somehow. Don't know exactly what they did. Well, move over, Mona Lisa, because this is now the world's greatest work of art. I mean, this is indescribable. I mean, I haven't had a lobster roll in a very long time at this point. It's been probably, I'd say at least 7 years, but this is like having it all for the first time all over again. I mean, it's really, this is in a class by itself. As I said, normally I don't like steak fries that much. I prefer the shoestring fries, but because often the steak fries will taste a bit more like potato wedges, and I don't like potato wedges. It's I like to eat foods that will shorten my lifespan, not extend it, and you can tell that this one's not going to add any years to your life, but will add life to your years. Well, in the interest of saving you, the viewer, some time, I will finish the lobster roll later and skip ahead to the shrimp roll. Now, one thing I'm worried about is that they included the tails from the shrimp and didn't cut them off. A lot of restaurants would do that when they serve you fried shrimp, so you don't want to just go and bite right in, because you could have the shrimp tail in your mouth, and that's not going to taste good or feel good. It's just not good. But it does not appear as though they did that. So, as you can see, this piece of shrimp is quite malleable. I'm not finding any hard bits, so I think it should be okay. As you can see, it's on a toasted roll, not quite as buttery as the lobster roll was. They probably didn't put butter on it, actually. Normally with the shrimp roll, you don't do that. But let us see how it is. The price of facial hair is eternal napkin vigilance. But that's a very good shrimp roll. No complaints whatsoever. It's very flavorful. The fry coating is just right. It's not overwhelming, but at the same time you're very aware you're eating something deep fried. The roll, simple but good. Really there's nothing I would change about this. But I will add some Kerrygold Irish butter to the scenario here. Just let that sit in the fries and melt a bit. That'll be melted in a matter of no time because it's, as I said, an extremely hot day and I'm directly under the sun right now. So, you know, almost directly. It's just about noon, a little bit afternoon actually. Oh, I forgot to salt the fries. Wait a minute. Okay. That was the Kerrygold Irish butter. It's a step you need to take if you're going to be having steak fries. You need Kerrygold Irish butter. It's an excellent fit, and for some reason I can't seem to stop stuttering today. Maybe it's just because of how good that lobster roll is. It just has my mind a few steps slow, just trying to process the goodness. So that will be all for today. Stay tuned to the channel. At some point this week, I'll be doing another cooking video. It's going to be pepper steak fixed a little bit different way, which is a good, choice for one of those nights where you got regulars and they don't know what they want, and they just say, make me something. So you can come out with some pepper steak fixed a little bit different way, and it will be a crowd pleaser every time. And I will show you that on the day where it is made. Farewell.